Here we are.
Here we are. I think, are we on day 3, maybe? Day 4 of our little spiel here
Lead
for
up.
our program, our free workshop, Revitalize, to reconnect with your partner, get back into your body, get back into shape, health, fitness, all the things. Our topic today, how we do one thing is how we do everything. And where I was going with this, what came to me this morning is just thinking about if you are not taking time for yourself, so all things self care, are you taking time to take care of your partner? Are you taking time to nurture your relationship? A couple years back, I had a client who was having some issues with her partner. And I remember her telling me that she was confused. She didn't understand his frustration with her. They had a couple-month-old baby. I know a lot of women find that as an excuse, but there's always time. You make time for what's important. And even when you have a brand new baby, your relationship is important. So he was giving her some trouble because he didn't understand why she was going 5 or 6 days at a time without taking a shower. And she had no problem with this. Well, I have to take care of the baby. He was concerned, well, how are we going to be intimate? No offense, 6 days, no shower, baby puke and poop is not necessarily calling for romance. And I feel like that's a great example of this. She was not taking the time to take care of and nurture herself, which actually a new mom really needs to do. You need to take time away from the baby and do that. And the perfect time too to hold on to that foundation with your partner, because when you lose that, everything starts to slip. We talk about it a lot in our podcast as well, is that when we put ourselves first and we put our relationship first, even in front of the kids, that's when we're the strongest. So as we're coming to you with this program and we're talking about taking the time to do a little meditation, being mindful, looking at what kind of foods we're putting into our body, some kind of fitness routine, even if that's just walking, all these things that are good for you, good for your soul. If you're not taking the time to do those right now, again, what else are you not putting into your relationship? What's lacking there?
I feel like we're going to get some kickback on that guy's request for intimacy after a baby. What a jerk.
Look, intimacy also doesn't have to mean sex. It doesn't have to mean boning. It could be like hugging and kissing and making out on a couch too. Like, let's be clear,
well, I
like
was
that's
just
important.
speaking as a father and knowing the the taxing time that a baby can do for both parents. It wasn't and is important for the relationship to stay at the forefront of the relationship. So
Even not just a baby, but again, as they get bigger, older, but
how we do one
takes
thing is how we
time.
do everything. So this is like, think about yourself at the gym. Are you the person that goes, walks around, is afraid to get on a piece of equipment because someone's near it, or you just spend time there walking around and then go home and say, oh, I just went there? That will correlate to everything else in life. How you eat your food. Are you, well, I can go to In-N-Out tonight, or I can do this tomorrow because I'm going to start on Monday. That
Right. I mean,
constant stream is going to keep you down.
the food is a great thing. Again, something that we're going to share as part of this program is nutrition tips, meal ideas, things like that. And this doesn't mean that you need to be on a diet, but you feel your best when you're putting good stuff in you. Also, we are not here to preach this 100% of the time we're eating clean and great, because yeah, we're at In-N-Out, we're at pizza, we're drinking margaritas, but it's like 80% of the time, can we put the good things in there, helping you guys learn how to do that. But again, what are you putting into your relationship? Same as the good, healthy foods. Are you nurturing it? Like, literally, are you giving it nutrients? Are you giving it water? Are you giving it sunlight? Like, are you giving yourselves the things that you need to thrive and to connect together? And again, that could be different for every couple. It kind of goes with the love languages. We have a program for that too. I didn't even think of that. But it's, what are the things you need? Some couples may need time. Some that you just need to be in each other's presence. Some really need touch and affection. I can't tell you how many couples I've talked to where it's their language is touch. A lot of us have that, especially if we didn't have it as a kid, and we really need that. We need to be hugged and but we have a hard time asking for it. Or if you're in conflict all the time, if you're annoyed and resentful of each other all the time, often the last thing you want to do is hold hands or cuddle on the couch, but you need it. You know, in your soul, I need that to thrive. So when you're missing these things, again, it's no different than the food that you're putting in, the movement that we give to our body. We're not asking anyone to go join a gym and have to throw weights around, though you could if you wanted to, if that feels good for you, just to get up and walk, to move your body. When you're walking, it's almost a form of meditation. You become really present. Start looking at the things around you, talking to each other while you're walking, being with each other. So even then your time putting into your fitness is also now the time you're putting into nurturing your relationship. It could be so many things all mixed together.
Isn't it crazy how eating healthy food is considered a diet? Like we're to the point where
I know, I hate using that word, but I feel like it's like relatable. My nose is so itchy.
It's bananas, pun intended, that to eat healthy is considered a diet. It's normal. Let's normalize whole foods.
We're going to talk about that tomorrow. I say this all the time. I probably said it to you a million times. I've said it to so many diet clients. When I was pregnant with my first baby, I had to do a vegan diet actually because of health things. Cut out meat for a little while, but I was like craving just vegetables and green smoothies and anything that seemed like it came from one of those health food bar, you know, those health food places, like the little mom and pop ones just have that smell. We've talked about that, for like anything that has that smell.
Smells like earth.
Yes. I wanted in my body. And I remember my dad, one night we were at dinner and I had like the hugest plate of vegetables. I think I had like 2 whole avocados, like a huge bowl of black beans. And I was like, yes, it was like the healthiest plate in front of me. And he's like, what do you do? Like, we're at a Mexican restaurant. Why aren't you eating a burrito? Like, why don't you want a plate of nachos? And I was like, because this sounds so good. Like my body, like pregnancy food is healthy food. That is what's good for your baby. But in the society, it's like, oh, pregnancy food is you should eat an entire pizza. You should go to McDonald's and get like supersized fries because you're pregnant. You need like, it's just silly. But again, all of those things also are going to correlate to your relationship. Are you thinking that way? You know, like what are you putting in? Quality foods, quality time, quality communication.
There's a phrase in the business world, bad data in, bad data out. It's the same with your body. Bad stuff in, bad stuff out. Shit in, shit out.
Shit in, shit out. So
on that note,
anyways, are giving you a little topic, something to think about today. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Where are you lacking on taking care of yourself? And where are you lacking the same way with taking care of your relationship?
Challenge yourself.
Challenge yourself. Think about it. Give yourself a little exercise, can I come up with an option? How can I give myself a little more? How can I give the relationship a little more today? And you can comment below this video, or you can go to the link on our website, just throw in your email, and we are going to send out this workshop free for 7 days via email starting next week. There we go.
Toodles.
Signing out. Toodles.
Toodle-a-doo.
You don't look like a guy that says toodles.
Well, I did today.